Okay, my name's Daniel Hill, and I am with a client of mine. This is a short testimonial. This is Shemaine. Hello, Shemaine. And
Hi.
we've just done session 4. So, would you like to tell me how you think the last 4 sessions have gone?
Um, Amazing. There's been such a transformation within only just 4 sessions. I'm a lot more confident now. My mind's become a lot more quieter. I'm starting to listen to myself a lot more and trust my my intuition, my
And
instinct
your gut,
and my gut.
and you've
Yeah.
learned through being an Enneatype 6
Yeah,
with a
yeah.
7 wing
Yeah,
that
that's really
it's
helped.
really helped you. So
Yeah,
it's really made a lot of sense.
it has.
And that actually, by listening to your gut, you're actually coming more out of that paranoid tendency and moving towards what it is that you do want in life.
Definitely. And I'm trying not to be in my head so much
Uh huh. Uh
and
huh.
just sort of work down to my heart
And what
and
about
my gut.
brilliant? And what about the challenges? Sort of like remember, sort of like you were even saying that you listened to a yogi the other day, and it was about embracing the bad stuff. And
Yeah, definitely. And that's what really helps as well because, for so many years I've thought, oh, you gotta stay positive and that's it and that's all there is to it and the negative stuff will just bring you down. But no, actually the negativity that goes on actually helps us to grow and to embrace into better people. So, you
if we
know,
can go inward, because that's the thing
if
most
we can, yeah,
and really use it. What people usually do is that they get stuck in that and they don't realize how to use it and how to embrace it and how to go deeper. So you are doing
yeah,
that because and it takes practice, doesn't it? It's not
it
easy.
does.
It does
It
take
does.
practice.
It
It's not our
does.
natural tendency. The natural tendency is to stay in fear, is to stay in overwhelm and to stay depressed or whatever. Oh, I can't do it. I can't. Oh,
Yeah,
these terrible things happen. But actually to
yeah,
rise up and to meet that challenge, which is what you're doing more.
absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And regarding, without going into too many details about relationships, we've done a little
Mm.
bit of, we did some love language today.
We did, and which is brilliant. That really made sense, actually.
Hmm.
And you sort of get an idea of what you want. So, 5 love languages, yeah,
So
yeah, I
that
like
made
it.
sense.
It did.
What else have we done with your 21 step plan about manifesting an outcome and actually
Yeah,
breaking it down into manageable chunks? Now you're working towards that, and actually another part of the step is to complete that 21 step plan,
yeah,
or at least take more action, even if it's
yeah,
just another step a day. It would be
yeah,
to complete that so that you break down the overwhelm that the unconscious thinks, where it goes, right, I want to manifest it. I'm here and I want to get there. Oh, but how do I get? I want to get from A to B. How can I get there? It's impossible. I can't do it.
yeah.
And it's very logical and breaking it down into baby steps. And you've said that in itself has helped.
It has because then you're not thinking about all these different steps. You're just concentrating on one thing, and that's just easy on the mind for me anyway.
Okay, brilliant. And you taking yourself into the outcome of the reality that you would like to be experiencing.
Yeah, like you said, visualization of being a nail technician and doing people's nails and having great feedback and earning wonderful amounts of money.
Yeah.
You know,
So seeing
yeah,
it, hearing it, and feeling it, and getting into where they
definitely.
used to say at school, stop daydreaming. Go, wake up, Charmaine, stop daydreaming. Actually, I'm teaching you to daydream more and to
Yeah,
get into that
daydream
place.
more.
And actually see that that is part of the step along the way within the 21 step plan to daydream and to get into the
Yeah,
reality that it exists. Because as I say to you and I say to other clients, the brain doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's not real. So if you keep giving it the reality over and over again, you're self-hypnotizing yourself
yeah.
over and over again. So self-hypnotizing yourself, you're hypnotizing yourself.
Hit the point.
You're firing off neurons and to create a neural net that reality already exists. Now to begin with, that doesn't seem real, but that's because your unconscious isn't used to that reality. It's going, well, it doesn't exist. It doesn't, even though I'm dreaming it, it doesn't exist. But by doing it more and more, what you focus on, you get more of. And
Yeah,
as you're taking steps to move towards your outcome, it would be like, I want to climb Everest and it's too high. How am I going to do it? And it's like, well, let's set 21 days. I don't know how long it would take to get to Everest. I'm not a mountaineer. But let's say it takes 21 days and you'd set what you
yeah,
need to do each day. And even one of those days might be a rest day, but it would be 21 steps. And it doesn't matter if it takes you, I mean, you with the manifestation that you want, the likelihood is that it might even take 2 years. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. That's
with all the training. But that was one of the things that stopped you, and you went, oh God, I'm going to give up, I'm not going to do it, it's too... No, you were running this unconsciously. It wasn't that you were maybe so conscious that I'm going to give up, but you'd halted some of the stages or some of the steps.
Absolutely, because when you think of the time aspect of it, you think, oh God, it's, that's half my life already gone, and I'm, and waiting 2 years for something that I really want to do now. But that's the work, isn't it? If you want something, you've got to just put the work in. And
you're now considering that after this session, because you paid for five sessions, so you're considering that after these sessions that we'll go into, if you had one a month, that would be only about putting in so many. We worked out it would be 2.5 hours work a week to put aside to be able to pay for a session that would be once a month, that would keep you on track and keep you more motivated and help you continue to take action, so that you've got some inertia and that you're moving towards your goal. And this isn't just in work, this is in every aspect of your life.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'd recommend it to anyone.
Had you also listened to like Abraham Hicks as well?
Abraham Hicks.
One of the things that you said to me was that I'm doing that, and I've been doing it for a long time, but it's still not working for me. Do you remember saying that?
Yeah, I've said that.
And that this was like a bit more. It's not that hasn't helped and hasn't been a grounding for you. You understand law of attraction a lot more, and you kind of know how it works. But this is helping it actually putting into practice.
Yeah, definitely it is. I mean, this is the action.
This is the action. This is the action.
This is whereas in listening to Abraham and stuff. Yeah, it's all good and wow, but it's all while listening to it, but then applying it, that's where I was and my sister as well, the same.
Yeah.
This is where we've been sort of like, dormant, like, oh, okay, I think it's going on.
And I'm gonna add this little bit in. Because I've never worked with twins before, so it's wonderful for me, and I have to remember which twin I'm working with each time. So you're both Leo, so you both got the same zodiac. Astrologically wise, you'd have exactly the same birth chart.
Yeah.
But you're different Enneatypes, aren't you?
Yeah, we are.
And has that helped you understand your system?
Definitely, it's helped, because I always thought that, she was more sort of like dominant, sort of more like, protective, and, what I say goes. And me, I'm more sort of like, I'm laid back, whatever, that's me. So it's definitely sort of helped understand why she's the way she is and why I'm the way I am.
Has she changed slightly towards you?
Yeah, she has actually. She's been more sort of laid back, more easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because she's a control type and you're a security type. So she's a 9 and you're a 6. So you can both actually go into one another. The 9 in stress will go to the 6. And the 6, when in transition, and can go to the 9. So you can go to that level as well. And but what effectively I'm helping both of you do is move to the 3. And she positively can move to the 3. And usually in stress, the 6 will go to 3. But actually, by breaking it down in bite-sized chunks, we're making it more manageable as you as the 6 to go to your 3. The 3 is the achiever. So that but it feels easier for you to be taking action now. It's not so overwhelming.
No, it's not.
Correct.
It really isn't. Yeah.
So with your sister as a 9, it's about getting some inertia and getting her to recognise what her needs are, and through taking that action, she's slowly manifesting what it is that she would like to experience and meeting her needs.
Definitely.
Wonderful. Anything else you'd like to add?
More sessions.
Okay. Thank you, Shemaine. Thank you.
No problem, Daniel.
Thank you.
It's been great.
Cool. Right. Let's do that.